How's it going, everyone? I am Sean Moriarty, and welcome to the Two Irish Brothers Show. Now, you guys know the drill. Hit the subscribe tab if you haven't done it yet. Hit the like button or even the dislike button. It helps with the algorithm. And make sure you hit that bell icon so you're always notified of when new material is uploaded by Ben or myself on this channel. Now, you guys know the drill, obviously, already. This video, I am filming right after having done last night's reaction to the first college football playoff rankings of the season. So you guys know that already. You know that Ben's not here for this one because he wasn't feeling well and so on. So let's just get right into things. So as great as it is that Notre Dame is number 10 in the first CFP rankings of the season, it's awesome, but we got to talk about the recent game that the Irish just played, and that being Boston College. Now, I'm always happy that we win a game, but let's be real. This one wasn't what I expected, and I don't think it was what any of us expected. 25-10 over a now 1-8 Boston College team. I expected the Irish to play a lot better than what they did. I certainly wasn't expecting it to be a scoreless first quarter. Things just seemed a little off in this one. I don't know if it was, maybe too much rest during the bye week. I don't know. But there were some things that were just off. Things that, in my opinion, I felt shouldn't have happened. We should have won this game by a much bigger margin than what we did. And, of course, as the old saying goes, a sloppy win is better than a sloppy loss. And yes, that's true. I will take that any day. But yeah, the Irish just looked off in this one. I'm sorry to say. And let's just start with the obvious. What is going on with the kicking game? Our kicking game is horrendous. I mean, when it's getting to the point where you're having to try 3 kickers in one game and they're all struggling, at least, Noah Burnett, I get. He's been hurt. I understand that. But this is just god-awful with the kicking game. They've got to figure out something quick, all right? Because if we want to make the playoffs and make a run in the playoffs for a national championship, that kicking game has got to get better because, as we all know, your kicking game is crucial. May not seem like it, but when you're getting it now, of course, if we win every game by 40 points, then it doesn't matter. But no, you got to have your kicking game, and something is drastically wrong. Somebody's got to step up. I don't know. What do you do at this point? Do you have tryouts amongst the walk-ons? I don't know. But it's got to get fixed, and it's got to get fixed quick, or else we're going to be screwed. Because these last 4 games that we have coming up are going to be vital to our success. It's going to make or break us. But so that speaks for itself. I mean, what was it? 3 missed extra points and a missed field goal. Yeah, not good. Not good. That's 6 points off the board right there. And in a game like this, the way it was going for a while, 6 points could have been crucial. But looking at the overall stats, though, things look pretty good. Jeremiah Love, 17 carries, 136 yards, 2 touchdowns. Jadarian Price took a little step back. 12 yards on 9 carries, and he fumbled the ball once. But I'm confident that he'll pick things back up. CJ Carr, great day, 18-25, just a yard shy of 300 and 2 touchdowns. And he had a that first touchdown pass to Malachi Fields was absolutely beautiful. And speaking of the receivers, let's take a look and see how they all did. This is the kind of game that I like to see with the quarterback and his receivers. Very well spread out. Jordan Faison, 4 catches for 82 yards. Will Pauling, 4 catches for 73 yards and 1 touchdown. Eli Raridan, 3 catches, 59 yards. Malachi Fields, 2 catches, 52 yards, and the 1 touchdown. And then even Jeremiah Love chipping in with 4 receptions for 30 yards. I love that. That is some very nice balance and spreading it around amongst your receivers. So despite the problems that CJ Carr has had, he's continuing to learn. He's continuing to get better every game. Now, here's the thing with the defense. People are saying, oh, well, the defense was sucking it up. They just were getting burnt and crap, and they were just playing like shit. Where do people get this idea? Okay, yes, Grayson James. Even though he didn't start the game, he came in for Dylan Lonergan. Is that Lonergan? That's how you say his name. Grayson James came in, threw for 240 yards, 1 touchdown. So if you want to say the defense got torched in the secondary on the passing game, fine, go ahead. Yeah, they gave up 269 yards and 1 touchdown. But look at this, 3 interceptions. 3 interceptions. On the running game, they held Boston College to 12 yards on the ground. So how are people saying that the defense was sucking it up? That is just such bull crap. So, yeah, I mean, there was a lot of things that I thought could have been better in this game. I felt 25 points. We could have scored a lot more than that. We had some opportunities to do so, but it just – I don't know. I don't know. You know, sometimes these games just happen. And I even had some of you tell me, or at least one of you told me anyway, that this is a scrappy team and Boston College has given some fights to some of their opponents. Well, it just stands to reason that it's just like what we said with rivalry games. Doesn't matter if one team sucks and the other is really good. You're going to go to war. In Boston College, they were trying to make a statement. So all I know is we got the win, 25-10. It is what it is. No, it's not a blowout, but it's still a win regardless, and I'm not going to complain about that. But going forward, this team has to improve. If we want to make a statement and keep our momentum going into the playoffs and make the playoffs, we cannot slip up. One more slip up and it's gone. And we've got, I said this last night. Well, technically right now. Give me a break, guys. Come on. But I said in the first CFP rankings video, this last quarter of the season, you got two teams in particular, Navy upcoming, and then Pittsburgh after that have a good chance at really trying to push this Irish team. Pittsburgh's been playing well. They're going to want to play spoiler. Navy's going to be pissed off after losing to North Texas, and we know the history with Navy and how they play, but we'll cover that in the preview. But we've got to be clicking these last 4 games, or else we're going to be in trouble. The kicking game has got to get fixed, and we have to put it all together as one. So not much more I can say other than that. Win's a win. Sometimes they're not always going to be pretty, but I'll take it. Perfect or sloppy doesn't matter. Win's a win. So we just keep moving on. And so yeah, guys. With that said, that's all I really have for you. I'm sure Ben will probably give his opinion at some point in time, but yeah, 6-2, looking to go to 7-2, and just keep on trucking, keep on moving. So on that note, everyone, I am Sean Moriarty, and as we finish off with every video, good night, God bless, and go Irish.